but it's something. So it's just another day. 8 o'clock in the morning, Saturday. Looks like we're going to have a big storm again. We're kind of in the middle of a typhoon. In the morning, what that typhoon thing means is in the mornings until about 1 o'clock, it's beautiful out, warm, comfortable, happy. And about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we start getting rain. It rains for a few hours. It's not, I mean, it's hard rain, but not like flood rain. Not this time. Sometimes it is. And then it goes back to normal. And then tomorrow it starts to cycle over. A little bit of rain in the afternoon. And I don't know if you can hear me that far away. I'm moving over here a bit. So today, I just want to talk about some of the nonsense in the world. You know, some of the good stuff, the bad stuff. So yesterday I took my air guns. You see I have a few of them. Took a couple of them over to the gunsmith and had them resealed and fixed. I shoot rats in that big tree right there. It's a cherry tree, so we have the rice rats like to eat the cherries. So at night, I'm the eliminator. And we went from having like 30 of them in the tree for who knows how long to none. Last week, I've gotten rid of all of the rats. There are no more. Now you say, what do you do with the rats? I have snakes. I shoot them, they eat them. It's pretty cool. Nothing goes to waste, with my snakes. And I have big ones. One of my pythons is, I don't know, 5 or 6 meters long. You can look at the videos, you can see a few videos of her. And then we have little ones too, but the big ones eat the big rats usually. She likes chicken though. She likes to eat live 2-pound chickens. She'll eat 2 or 3 of them at a time. So, I keep watching these videos from these other U.S. guys. I don't even want to use the term. I can't stand it. That have, guys that have moved from the United States to here. And I have a 23-year-old daughter. Very pretty daughter, actually. And I'm a little prejudiced, but she's a pretty woman. And she's been going up to the surf town and around, and she doesn't have a boyfriend. I don't think she's ever had a real boyfriend, actually, which is good for me and her and her mom. We're happy like it is. But we know sooner or later she will. And I'm afraid. To tell you the truth, I am actually kind of terrified of the U.S. idiots that are around. I won't say she's naive, but she is. She's Filipina. She has a good career. She's a pharmacist. And I know she would like to have a boyfriend. I'm sure she would. I mean, girls at 23, I would think that's kind of on her mind at least a little bit. So she's going up to the surf city, which is where all the surfers are. Well, along with that is a lot of the Americans scamming for the young girls. And I'll tell you what, all you creeps out there, if you watch this video, I hear some 50-year-old guy or 60-year-old guy or whatever trying to hook up with my 23-year-old daughter. There will be hell to pay, let me tell you. I'm 260 pounds, 6'1", and mean. Yeah, there will be guns. I wanted to find somebody. I don't care if it's an American or a Canadian or Filipino. I couldn't care less. Just somebody in her logical age group. Hang on. Hey, quit it. My husky's a terrorist today. Come here. Come here, Mouse. I'll show you my dog. Come here. Mouse, come here. Come on. She's being a little, there she is. That is the Mouse. Huskies are terrorists. We have 3, 4, I don't know, 5. They have too many. She's the house husky. and she's a terrorist, believe me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The Americans come over here and they scam these young girls up that are new to the dating scene, I want to say. And, they take them out and they buy them a nice dinner and a nice lunch and maybe take them and buy them a new swimsuit or, a dress or some shoes or slipper or bag, something. And most of the Philippine girls fall for it. And, they're enamored with, oh, this guy's got a lot of money and look how he's treating me. And, well, my daughter's got her own money and we have enough money to take care of anybody, so that scam's not going to work on her. It's going to take a little bit more. And we just want her to be happy, but it ain't going to happen with somebody that's my age and my daughter. That's not going to happen, I can guarantee you. Not in this day and age. You're going to have to be a whole lot more than that. I can't, the thought of telling some guy who's 60, hi, you're my son-in-law. Yeah, sure, that's going to work out really good. I'll be kicking some motherfucker's ass, I'll tell you. So, no, that's not going to happen. And I hope she doesn't watch this video. She probably will, but that's okay. That's okay. I want to have this chat with her anyway, so it's perfectly fine. The Philippines is a great place to live, guys. So mellow and quiet. Unless you have a husky. Maybe not so husky quiet. They're terrorists. But, I sit out here and I just think about what's going on. And, I watch a few of the videos from the Doom people, Doom and Getty, the Doom crowd. How can they, when you live in a city that starts with Doom, I don't know. I'm still stuck on the thought of why do you want to move from the U.S. and bring that shit from the U.S. over here and say you're in the Philippines when you're in the U.S. And I see these guys in every video. No matter who you watch, sooner or later it's, oh, I can't stand here. I got to go back. I go back to the United States. Oh, it's got this drama and that. They create their own stupid drama. You move to the you move out of the U.S. because of the drama, because of the crime, because of the nonsense, the prices, the bullshit, and you move here. And then you move into a city that's just full of crime and drama and the prices are ridiculous. And what? Why would you put yourself into the position of having to deal with the same crap you left? I don't know. I'm stuck with this. But see, I'm a traveler. I've traveled a lot of places. I've been in many, many countries and seen a lot of things. So to me, assimilating into a culture, it's not that difficult. Where these guys in the other cities, these foreigners, that's the best you're going to get out of me today. These foreigners, I don't know, man. I watch this one guy, I kind of like him. I don't know what it is. It's somebody and his big fat Filipino wife or something like that. I like watching him. He's kind of a realist. He's like me. He calls her bullshit every chance he gets to. And you know what? I'm proud of you, bud. You probably don't watch my videos, and I don't care. I don't care if anybody watches my videos. This is kind of like my venting thing. I kind of weird vent here. If something's on my mind, I can bring it to nobody, and I can talk, and any assholes want to listen to me, that's fine too. It's up to you. Oh, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get more subs. I've almost got, I'm working on 2,000, I think. Maybe. I got 1,000. I don't know. I'm running at 2,000. It's never going to get monetized, this channel, because it was monetized and they demonetized me because I didn't try and take their money. I just left it in there. That's stupid. But this is a nice, easy place to live. There's my wife. Say hi, wife. Hi. So for you guys, for the guy with the big fat Filipino wife, that's my little tiny skinny Filipino wife right there. Maybe I should call my channel my little tiny skinny Filipino wife. That's funny. Anyway, Yeah, I like that guy because he listens to like Mike and Dumagetti and there's a bunch of those fools out there, and he calls her bullshit too, just like I do. They don't know what the fuck is going on. I hate to say it, they don't have a clue, guys. Don't listen to them. Don't take their messages and think it's real. 99% of what they're saying is crap to get clickbait. It's just clickbait. That all it is. They talk about this and that. They don't even know how to build a house here. It cracks me up. They're, they have no idea. Building a house in the Philippines can be so cheap. It's stupid. You just have to know how. They tell people you can't rent a house here for 200 a month. Bullshit. I got friends all over town. They rent houses all over the place for 200 bucks a month. Nice homes. But maybe not in Dumagetti. That's the U.S. What do you expect? When you put a bunch of Americans into a city, and the Filipinos aren't stupid people, yeah, the prices go up. That's the way it is. It's not a skin tax, as they all say. It's life. That's all. It's no different anywhere else. It's the same. So, I don't know. My dog has got something that she's eating, and I think it's Teflon tape. Hey, Lynn, can you look at what Mouse is eating? I think she's got a roll of Teflon tape. Check out what Mouse is chewing on. Huskies. I think it's Teflon tape, honey. I think it's a roll. She found a roll of Teflon. It's going to be everywhere. It'll be wrapped around her head, her feet, her legs. Is it, Dad? Who knows? Fucking crazy ass dogs. Anyway, that's something that we enjoy. We like our dogs. We have a lot of them, and we love all of them. They all have different personalities. It's funny. We have the bad dogs and the good dogs and the insane dogs, like this husky dog. And we have snakes. I like my snakes as well. You guys have seen a couple of my snakes. Look at some of my YouTube videos besides these. You'll see the other day we pulled out my 6-meter long python out of the cage. Yeah, she's a big one. And she's mellow. She didn't try and bite anybody until we put her in the cage and shut the door. Then she got pissed because we shut the door and she tried to bite. She bit the cage. And I don't want to get bit by her again. Her teeth are now like that long. That'll hurt. But I've been bit by her on the face and on the neck and on the arm and on the chest. Yeah, she's grabbed me a few times. But yeah, today's just a rant. It's got no information to really give anybody other than don't take these guys that are in Dumagetti, their bullshit that they're talking about. 99% of it's not real. Seriously. And you guys in Dumagetti hear me and watch my video, even one of them. I call your bullshit all the time. I don't care. I don't care if you care, really. It's crap. You talk about stuff that's not even real. Most of the time, the crime, I love it. There's no crime. Not here. Maybe there. Crime-ridden city. You move from the U.S. to the U.S. and the Philippines, you get a crime-ridden city. That's it. There's criminals. You live out here where I live, and I live in the city. I'm not a big city. I'm 10 minutes from town. I got 7-Eleven and McDonald's, and uh, we have Boss Coffee, which is like Starbucks. They're all here, beautiful, nice restaurants. It's all within 10 minutes of my house. I'm not going to live where a bunch of Americans live, or Canadians, or Europeans. Screw all that. Went out last night and drank a bottle of whiskey with one of my Norwegian friends. Had a great time sitting in it's a restaurant that my friend found. Well, I found it for him, actually. It's a friend of my wife's. And all he does is go in there every day. He drinks 6 or 7 beers, bullshits with his friends, the Filipino people, and that's it, goes home. And that's what he enjoys. And that's great for him. I'm glad. I'm glad that he found something. He's been going back and forth from Norway for like 20 years. He's been in the Philippines longer than anybody I know. And he told me today, or last night actually, that this is the first time that he doesn't want to leave the Philippines. He doesn't want to go back to Norway, and he wants to come right back. He wants to be back before Christmas. See, in the Philippines, you guys, September to December is Christmas here. And so we have a nice time. It's all pretty decorated up, lights and all the good shit. And it's nice. But he don't want to, He don't want to do that. You know what I mean? He wants to come home. This is home now. He has a house and got a wife. Not married to her, but it's his wife. They've been together for 18 years or 17 years or something. But you know, you come to the Philippines, it's an easy lifestyle, man. Just kick, relax, grow old. I'm old. I don't have to grow anything. I'm already growing. I'm already old. Grow older? Maybe. Cruel joke. God, cruel joke. Anyway, that's all I got to say today, guys. Hope you watch my video. Don't care, but if you do, good. Remember what I said. Oh, somebody gave me a thumbs up. Thanks. Subscribe to my channel. Watch some of the other ones. My wife's got a channel too. She does her videos every day. She's a genius. She posts crazy little weird videos, and she gets 1,000 to 2,000 views on every single one. 5-minute videos, 10-minute videos, and she'll get 2,000 views. It's crazy. So I don't know. She needs subs. You can find her. If you find her, I'll get the name of her channel tomorrow, and you guys can find her and sub to her channel for her. All right, that's it. I'm gone. Guys, have a good night, day, whatever. And remember, we're a day ahead of you guys in the U.S., so if you want the lottery numbers, just let me know. Bye.